Hello and welcome to The Spirit Safe. My name's Rob. Thank you very much indeed for joining me. Now, last time we met, we had a Welsh whiskey. That's an odd one. So we're back to Scotch this week. I'm trying to alternate having a world whiskey and a Scotch, a world whiskey and a Scotch. And now we're on our way to a volume product. I haven't done very many volume products. I've done more unusual things than standard supermarket type malts. But here we go. Here's a Singleton of Dufftown, 12 years old. One of the Diageo malts, quite nicely packaged. This is the newest packaging. Just comes in the bottle on its own, doesn't have a tube or a box. And they've chosen quite a nice bluish green for the bottle, kind of lozenge shaped thing. It's not bad. I can't remember what I paid. I didn't pay a lot. But yeah, this is everywhere. It's in restaurants, it's in bars, it's in airport lounges, it's all over the place. Big volume product for Diageo, the Singleton, and they do the Singleton of Dufftown, the Singleton of Glenord, I think that's in Asia, and the Singleton of Thrusk. And yeah, I'd never had a bottle of this before. It sounds very odd, but when I was living in England, I was only about the big Islay whiskies. Really. And then I came to Canada and I tried to have whiskies from different distilleries and countries. So I just left this one on the shelf. But I'm trying to have things from different distilleries, and then I thought, well, we need to do a Dufftown. And it's there on the shelf. It's not too expensive. And I think I had to pay for some expensive car repairs or something. So I thought, this month we'll go for a Singleton of Dufftown. Bottle at 40% ABV. Doesn't say anything about chill filtration or colouring, so I think we have to assume that it is, being a Diageo malt. What does it say? Perfectly balanced and smooth. Matured in European and American oak casks. So I'm guessing a mixture of bourbon and sherry there. And again, this label, it now looks a lot better. It used to look a little bit turgid and unappealing. It had that same, that cursive script all over it, and it looked like some kind of letter in a bottle from pirate times, and I just always found it unappealing. But I think they've sort of smartened the appearance of the packaging. Not bad on the nose. I'm getting quite a bit of bourbon maturation, but also a bit of sherry coming through. It is light and approachable, but there is a little bit of depth there. There is a bit of gravitas behind it. Apples and pears, Asian pear, dried fruits. Citronella, lime, kind of a citrus oil. Probably a whiff of smoke as well. Little bit of sherry, but not a lot. Bit of chocolate on the nose, and bitter sort of cocoa. Vanilla, sort of citrusy oak, candied fruit going on. Clearly this is not designed to offend anybody. Not bad on the palate. Spicy oak, sweetness, a pleasant smack of Speyside malt in there, lots of honey, a natural sort of apple juice, the cold pressed apple juice, kind of sour, maybe bitter maltiness, almond, a little bit of cream. So You know, it's not bad. Again, not offensive. Doesn't feel cheap and nasty. It doesn't particularly break the mould, but let's see how we do with a little bit of water. Just a teaspoon there. Creamed barley starting to come through on the nose. It's got a light malt, a bit of peach, sweet sherry going on, tangy apple and caramel. And a sort of dusty oak is starting to make itself known a bit more. Palate with a little bit of water, you know, sweet, spicy, malty, quite honeyed, a little bit more creamy. I'd say it's more interesting with a drop of water actually, even at just 40% ABV. Picking up some oranges, Werther's Original Candy. Actually, a hint of smoke, but a little bit more clean with some water added. And normally I wouldn't bother adding water to anything that's just at 40% ABV. Finishes of cafe au lait, short finish, obviously, you know, low ABV, but it does have a fairly short finish. It's a cafe au lait, kind of clean, malty notes. There is a slight oaky, kind of malty effervescence there, which is, for me, with Speyside whiskies, is a sign of quality, and I picked that up on Linkwoods and things. Not saying that this is in quite the same league as that, but you know, I am picking up that little bit of malty fizz on the spirity fizz on the palate, which is very nice. A little bit of green chili and fresh ginger as well. All in all, I am reasonably impressed with this for a low price. I think it's fairly well balanced. Not gonna maybe excite the person who really loves the big Islers and the big sherry monsters. You know that this is a mass market product, kind of an entry level single malt. Glad it's got the age statement. I personally wouldn't buy it again, but if a bottle came across my desk as a gift or something, I wouldn't be looking to re-gift it. I would certainly open and enjoy it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the review. Like, comment and subscribe, and hope to see you again soon. Cheers. Goodbye.